So when you're like saying stuff like thinking that, you know, the sexual revolution is an L for women, and this is not me like making a judgment on whether it was or not, like what are you thinking of as like desired endpoints? You know, it like what would need to happen for you to say, okay, this cultural movement was a win for women?
I don't think that it was a win for women. I don't think it was a win for men either.
Oh, no. That's not what
like,
I'm asking.
Like
really
what it would take?
I'm saying, yeah, what is something, like what is a desired outcome for you? Like that's determining how you're judging this.
I get you. So I guess like what would be optimal when it comes to the sexual revolution and it being a dub was really, it would have to be that married couples are not forced to have multiple children because of the lack of access to birth control. But that's not really what's going on right now. Like that would be different. Yeah, because it like,
wait,
you know.
I don't understand.
I don't get
okay,
how that
what are you
correlates
saying?
to
No, I can explain it, right? So it's like before hormonal birth control, right? Like women who wanted to have sex with their husbands, they tended to get pregnant a lot, and that was really challenging for people to sustain.
Right.
So in order for the sexual revolution to be a dub, it would be optimal, in my opinion, that married couples have more autonomy over the amount of children that they produce. Outside of that, you know, I don't think it was the best thing. There's also like really negative impacts to hormonal birth control, because when I think about the sexual revolution, we could get into the ideological, progressive, feminist spin of it, but I mostly kind of just focus on the pill, because the pill changed everything, and it changes the way that we choose men. I don't know if you guys know that.
No.
Birth control changes the way that you smell men.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like smell their pheromones?
That's one aspect of it. It's a major histocompatibility complex.
Okay.
Which means...
Isn't it that they, if women are in birth control, they prefer more feminine men? That's what I've heard.
That's one way to look at it. Because the thing is, you'll choose somebody that's more genetically similar to you or more biologically similar to you. So it can be a more feminine man. Like, if I wasn't pregnant, I would be trying, if I wasn't pregnant and I wasn't on hormonal birth control, I would be trying to bang like the most probably genetically attractive man out there, right? But now that I am pregnant, if I am going to have sex with a man, then it would be more so about mate retention, because I'm looking for protection because I'm pregnant. It's like a different goal, right? We're wanting to have this more specific man impregnate us and this other kind of man to like protect us in pregnancy. Optimally, it would be both men. But that's like one problem with birth control. There's women that have been on birth control in a relationship, they got off of it. They're like, I don't really like this guy anymore. It's happened on multiple occasions. You can totally look it up. Plus, it's also considered a carcinogen. So that would be the dub, is that married couples got more autonomy over having children, and women at the sociosexual extremes just had more autonomy over having children as well.
I definitely agree with you that, you know, reproductive agency is important. I think that more what I'm asking is like, what is your desired cultural outcome like of, you know, your opinions on dating?
Is it women not being ran through?
I mean, ideally that would be nice, because if the majority of women are getting ran through and the majority of women are long-term mating strategists, then they're unsuccessful with dating. I don't want that. I don't want women to be used, and the fact that like we are being used, it's by a small pool of men in the first place. We don't even notice most guys out there. I mean, I could talk about that as well, but like I said, most dudes are sexless, and it's like to the point, because everyone thinks about, you guys know about incels?
Yeah,
everybody thinks about incels, and there's this assumption that they all want a girlfriend or they all want to have sex. Like, no, like some of them are just literally just walking away from the game completely. They don't even want a relationship. They don't even want to sleep with women. So I think, you know, I just want people to have reciprocity in relationships in the long term, because things change when you age as a woman too.
Yeah. The word incel means that they're involuntarily celibate. So that's what the word actually means. It means that they don't want to be celibate.
so they're not walking away.
So the structurally the word means
They're in that
they
percentage
do want
that's
to be
not.
having sex.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we're arguing semantics about sexless men. I could call them sexless men instead. So I would say like the majority of sexless men are not even interested in dating or women right now.
I don't know if that's the case. I would say if the case